Hey friends, welcome to day 8 of the 14 days of Crafty Love, and today we are going to create some love potion embellishments. And I cut the bases of my potion bottles out with my Cricut, and I'd already cut a bunch of them out, so I didn't redo them, but I think if I was going to redo cutting these out, I'd make them slightly larger, just slightly larger than what I have here that I've been decorating. But I still like how they turned out. I also cut a bunch of these sentiments out with my Cricut as well, and the papers and ephemeras are from Creative Fabrica, and some of the ephemera here is from the pack that I got at Hobby Lobby. And then there's a lot of little bits and bobs from my stash in here as well. So these are the ones I've created so far. I added a little gummy bear dangle on this one. I use a little bow for my stash, some pom-poms, those little lip stickers from Hobby Lobby. And they're pretty chunky. Then I added a dangle. This is like a very vintage heart that I've had since probably a teenager in my stash. Then I added the gold heart. The key and the cupid is from the pack from Hobby Lobby. And then this heart here is just this chipboard heart that I covered with washi tape and added that on there, which was super fun. In the background, I have a little XO sticker from Dollar Tree. They all have these paper ruffles, and then are just layered up. I've got some pom-poms on this one. This one is a little smaller red potion bottle, and I have the layer in the back, some ephemera, some stickers, my sentiment, and the cute little bow from Creative Fabrica. And there's this one. I added this red puffy heart in the background, some more pom-poms, this little heart here, a flower that I changed the center out of. And then I have this one, which has Hobby Lobby and Creative Fabrica ephemera, another bow from my stash. This bow actually came from Target in their Christmas. There was this like little Christmas bulb filled with bows, so I used one of those. So let's make one of each of these together. And please excuse my voice today. I got a bunch of sinus stuff going on today. I think it's the weather we're having. So my voice is a little hoarse today. All right, so my little potion bottles has 3 sections. So you're going to need your potion bottle die cut, whatever you would like to decorate this with. I have my hot glue gun on. I have my non-stick scissors, some foam tape, and I also have my favorite adhesive from AdTech. So we're going to build our little potion bottle first. I just went ahead and decided we could build these together just to show you how I'm piecing them. And this silver iridescent foil paper was the last sheet I had from my pack from Joann's, and the gold foiling on this was just some random sheet that I had. It's like a textured gold foil. And then I need to find my little top piece. And the little top I cut out of a scrap of white glitter in the bottom and white glitter. All right, so let's start building our embellishment. So first I'm going to use one of my ruffles, and I'm just cutting these to not be as long. Let's lay that down first. All right, and then for this one, I grabbed out one of my little clusters here. This ephemera is from Creative Fabrica, this little Vespa, and I have one of my words, and then we are going to add from there. So I think I'm going to add this little cluster off to the side, but I'm going to go ahead and pop it up. I want to add some more dimension. So we're going to do that off to the left side, and then we're going to put our Vespa kind of a little bit to the right side in the middle, and I think I'm going to I'm going to pop that one up as well. I think we're going to need to pop this section up. I'm going to cut my pieces a little smaller. All right, let's double layer this piece here. All right, I think I'm just going to layer up this side so it's even, and then we'll leave this side flat. So add a little glue there and a little glue in the center there. I love this little Vespa. It's so cute. All right, so that is our base layer, and then I'm going to add my sentiment right on the top, and I'm going to layer this up as well. All right, and then we can add little things in here like pom-poms. We've got bows. I think it'd be cute to use one of those. I'm thinking maybe we'll add some more red in. Have a little flower. That's a little too big, I think. Yeah, that one's a little big. We have a little smaller one. We could tuck this in right there. And we could kind of have it peeking out in the background. Let me trim the when I finish trimming the back of this lip button here to make it flatter. And I use these wire nippers to do that, and they are excellent for that. As always, everything will be linked down in the description box below for you guys, so don't forget to check that out. And then let's tuck these right here. All right, do we want to add any pom-poms? I feel like we've got something going on each side. And so yeah, I don't think we need to add pom-poms to this one. I think I'm going to leave this one just like that. How cute. And really chunky. All right, let's do the red one next. For the red one, we have a little heart in that silver, and we have our little top. So let's add these on first. And this one just kind of goes in the center. It was more of a pieced potion bottle, but because I'm going to be covering a lot of the layers up, I didn't print all of the, I didn't cut out all the pieces. All right, let's start with, this is just a scrap of a ruffle, and I think it's going to work because this is a smaller potion bottle. So let's put that there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of blue. I don't really have blue anywhere else, but I wanted to add a different color on one of these just to show you guys that you could use different colors on these. And I think I'm going to put this off to the side. And I'm going to punch a hole in this, and we're going to add a dangle. So I'm going to add my jump ring in before I lay this down. And I'm not worried about putting a eyelet in here. You could if you wanted to. I'm not going to do that today. I don't have my tool out on my desk to do that today. So let's add this down next. We're going to pop this up a little bit. So you can match these with whatever collection you're using and what colors come in your collection. I've seen a lot of cool Valentine's collection that actually has yellow in it, which I think is neat. All right, so we're going to add that, and then we'll add a little dangle off to the side. Then let's do maybe the heart and bouquet of flowers. I also have 2 different bows that I could add to the top here. I think I'm actually going to use the ribbon bow to do something different. And then we have this. So let's go ahead and pop up our heart and our little bouquet of roses. And I'm going to bring this up just a little bit so it's kind of sticking above everything. And then let's add some dimension to our sentiment there. And I'm going to pop that in the middle. All right, and let's see. Let's trim the ends of our ribbon bow here just a little bit. And this is just gingham ribbon from Hobby Lobby. And one side of my bow is a little bigger than the other. Let me see if I can fix that. All right. Now we can add some other little pieces in here. I did pull out this bow to use, but I'm not sure if I need it. I could tuck it. Yeah, let's tuck it right there. Careful not to burn myself. So we're going to tuck that one there. All right, and we can add a couple pom-poms on this one. Let's maybe do a white one right here. And we might be able to do one right there. Let's grab one and test it. Let's see if I have a red one. I kind of feel like that's a little much since we have the bow there. Let's see. Do we want to add maybe one of these? Maybe we'll add one of these pair of puffy lips from Hobby Lobby. We could tuck that in there, or actually let's tuck it right here. Apparently that's where it wanted to land. I'm not going to try to peel that up. So let's add that one there. And then this is also another little vintage heart, and I think we'll add that on here, and I think this will be done. Let me grab my tweezers, or my pliers. And this is a really small little hole in this charm, so I hope it fits through this jump ring. All right, I got our little charm on here. I think this charm could dangle a little bit more, but I'm going to leave it like that for now. If you do put this down on a project, I think you'd still be able to see it, but you could add another dangle, another jump ring to make this dangle a little bit more. But I think these turned out super cute. So thanks for stopping by for day 8. And tomorrow we're going to create another embellishment using some of these stirrers. So we're going to make some like banner flag embellishments using those stirrer sticks. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you here tomorrow. Bye.